Hey guys, happy Sunday. Today we are going to be going to Cadboro Bay Festival. It's just like a fun family community event, but it's on or like near the beach, and they have sand sculptures where they've brought in like good people who actually know how to sand sculpt, and so they're doing those. And there's lots of games, but it's mostly a family and kids event, but it'll still be fun. And there are, I think, some food trucks or some sort of food stands, so we'll maybe have some lunch. But right now I'm gonna be taking a little Trip who's trying to bug Chloe. And we're gonna go to my mom's house. Yes, we are. And then she'll also come with us to the Cadboro Bay Festival, so I'm just gonna go right from there and meet Dana. Are you having a lazy morning? Yesterday on our walk, Tripsy, because of course she's missing a hind leg, she peed on something and Chloe's head was right underneath there, or Chloe put her head to sniff and Chloe got peed on. We just started our walk, and it was like right on top of her head, all yellow. So anyway, she had to have a full bath yesterday, so her collar is actually still drying, so she's not a collar right now. But it was so funny and so sad. So now she smells extra yummy, like coconut. Yes. Aww. She didn't like it, but she's so good. And she looks so small. Yeah. Anyways, let's go see Sabrina. I ended up changing my shirt because it's definitely not tank top weather. It is quite chilly, actually. Now I'm wearing like a long sleeve shirt and a t-shirt. And I'm still cold, and it's starting to rain now that I'm like 15 minutes away from where I started. It's raining. But luckily not too much right now, so hopefully it lets up, because in about an hour we're gonna meet up at the Cadboro Bay Festival, so hopefully it gets better. And it sucks all the newspaper articles, they're all like, oh, ready for an afternoon in the sun, and unfortunately not. It feels like an April day. That's how not nice and summery it is. We're at the Cadboro Bay Festival and we can see the sculptures. They're hard at work.
Julia, we've already left. Come on.
And we cheer them on, and we go back in the rhythm. Let's start from the rhythm. 1, 2, here we go. I like chocolate-covered ice cream cone. I like chocolate-covered ice cream cone. I like chocolate-covered.
Here's my wrap with lots of veggies and hummus. Ooh. It's not really sunny, but at least it's not raining. And it's not hot. That's true, it is not hot. So we're enjoying lunch, and then we have our beach, or the beach in the background. We're back home again, and everyone's so excited to see us. Right, Molly? Yes. More belly rubs. Good girl, sweetheart. Oh, yes. Hi, little ones. Tripsy's so tired since going at my mom's house, and then there she's been like not sleeping, and the dogs sleep most of the time, but active for 5 hours straight. And so she should be tired. What about you, Momo? Patme. We're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna go to Marshall's and then probably Sports Tech, trying to find outfits for our Disneyland costumes for the 10K. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna be for the half marathon, but I have multiple previous costumes just to pull up. But for our 10K costume, we're gonna be Donald and Daisy Duck. So we're gonna try to find like a royal blue shirt for Dan, which would be easy, and then white shorts, which is not going to be that easy. And then I'm going to find a purple top and either white shorts as well, and then I'll wear it's gonna be hot, so I don't want to wear yellow leggings. Or then I'm thinking maybe if I find yellow like spandex shorts, then I'll make myself a tutu, or I'll have like a white skirt. So we'll have to see. But yes, I just don't like the costume idea because on my own you won't really be able to tell that I'm Daisy Duck, whereas Dan has, you know, it's like the blue and then the kind of sailor and then the bow and then buttons, so you would totally be able to tell he's Donald. But I will need him by my side for people to tell what I am, which sucks. He's just happy so then I can't run off without him. No, I won't. So we're thinking of that shirt. Ooh, those shorts. Actually make white shorts. So we didn't get those shorts for Dan because one didn't fit and one was a little too see-through, he said. So that would not work. And I didn't find anything, unfortunately. So now we're going to, or we are stopped at Fujiya, the Japanese sushi restaurant, and we're gonna pick up dinner, early dinner, and then just keep it in the fridge until we go over to my mom's house. This is what we got for dinner. They didn't have any of the kind of vegetarian combo packs, so we just got everything individual, but it was $21, so not bad, honestly, for feeding 3 people. So we got 2 packs of the vegetable gyozas, and an inari sushi, California rolls with brown rice for my mom and Dan, and then vegetable rolls for me and whoever else wants them, and then also the agedashi tofu. So, yeah, that's our dinner. Since there's still enough time before dinner, before we even go over to my mom's house, we are having Sacher cake from Vienna. This is what my mom brought back from, well, when they went to Vienna in Switzerland, and we just haven't had it till now because we didn't have whipped cream. And it's like a dry chocolate cake with almost like a marmalade between the layers and then covered in a dryish ganache. Anyways, so it needs whipped cream. So yes, so now we're finally gonna have it. This is what it looks like. But obviously we're not going to have the whole thing. So, oh my goodness, it's kind of hard. So this is then what it looks like. Aww, so we're having a quarter of it. Let's see how it tastes. My mom was like, make sure you eat it within a week so it still is nice and fresh. Whoops. And it's still good. So we're gonna have some coffee as well. Have a little afternoon dessert party. I was gonna call it a tea party, but we're having coffee, not tea. But yeah. So we were just watching Olympics. It was Canada versus US that was on. But I wanted to see the gymnastics that's also going on, but it wouldn't show. And then we went to beach volleyball. So I'm just walking Molly now. And then, good girl. And then now we're gonna head over to my mom's house.
Never heard of it before. So.
The chocolate of the evening is the raspberry one. Except this is my piece, the bigger one. That's good actually. It has some crunchy bits. You can see that are red. Oh, yum. We are back home again. It is 11:30 now. We actually got home like at 10:45. And then I looked in my purse, I looked in my pockets, I didn't have my cell phone. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I remember Dan put it on the counter when we were leaving because he tied everything up for me. And then he said, oh, your phone's on the counter. And I'm like, okay, I put my shoes on. So then we got home and I'm like, where's my phone? He's like, well, check in the car just in case it wasn't in the car. So then I was like, should I wait till tomorrow? I'm like, but then my vlog footage is on my phone and it's just good to have my phone, and then otherwise I go in the morning and I don't know. So I'm like, okay, we'll go back there. So we went back there, let myself in, tried to be quiet because my mom's already sleeping, and then I go there, it's not there, it's not on the counter. And so I'm like tiptoeing around, I'm like, well no, my mom was already in bed, so I know it, she's like, she didn't find it and put it somewhere. So then I went back to the car and I told Dan, because he came with me, I'm like, it's not there. And then I looked in the car again, and there it was, like, where I thought I looked, kind of between the door and my driver's seat. So I didn't even have to drive all the way back there. It was here all along. Anyways, so now we're home and I am mad at myself for making us drive all the way back there and here for no reason. But that's it. So I'll see you guys next week, and I'm so excited. Next Sunday is Petapalooza in Victoria. I've been looking forward to this all summer, so it should be lots of fun. Yay! So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.